When I was working in retail, I would always get compliments on my pieces that were vintage.
Lauren has been thrift shopping for years and noticed she had a skill.
I would always say, yeah, I just thrifted it. And a lot of feedback I heard was, oh, I don't have time, or I get overwhelmed.
It was only recently that her and her business partner cashed in on their eye for fashion, turning a hobby into a side hustle and eventually a career.
To put it simply, we are a vintage and contemporary clothing resale brand.
Quitting a steady paycheck and putting faith in the trends of yesterday was a leap of faith for both. Hannah doing a career 180.
I was definitely on a really different track for a little while. I did go to law school, I graduated, I was out in Toronto doing that, and I think, like, honestly, within 1 year of law school, I was like, I don't think this is for me. I knew it wasn't right, but it took me like 3 years after that, 3.5 years after that, to really figure out what was right. This is always something I'd talked about, but it's been this thing that, like, I talked about and never actually thought I would do. And then I met Lauren.
They decided to share their love of sustainable fashion with the masses, launching Le Freak, making thrifting more accessible.
We make people who want to shop sustainably, who are open to shopping secondhand, we try and make it easier for them, and so that they don't have to put in the hours that we do going through so much stuff.
A meeting of creativity and business sense, the two do it all themselves, seeking out only the best.
100% silk, cashmere, cotton, wool will usually hold up well, and it shows value of being well made.
It's like flipping homes, but for clothing. Unlike retail stores, Le Freak doesn't have a specific markup percentage, but the profit margins reflect the time and effort put into their curating and allow them to make a living. This is just a small sampling of the inventory that the Le Freak women have available. Now, instead of a brick and mortar store, for now, they're using the powers of social media to show people what they have available and to market to the masses.
We have been planning to build a website, talking about it, but it hasn't happened because Instagram is really where we get, like, that engagement.
Embodying the words of Mark Twain, these two didn't just find a job they love, they created one.
Lauren and I go in, we, like, split up, and we just, like, take over the whole store, and, like, that's, like, happy and meditative for us.
So that they never have to work a day in their lives. In Calgary, Allie Miller, City News.